This is language for September 1st. So today we are talking about the 4 kinds of sentences. So there are 4 types of sentences. So I would like for you to get out a clean sheet of paper, label it language notes, name and date, skip a line and write 4 types of sentences. You can pause me whenever you need to pause me because I can't see y'all writing. So normally if I'm giving notes in class, I'll watch for children to be done writing before I go, and I can't see you, so you just pause me when you need not to hear my voice for a moment, okay? All right, so number 1, our first type of sentence is a declarative sentence. You need to write what I have on the board needs to be on your paper. How I write it on the board, you need to write it on your paper as well. Okay, so our first type of sentence is a declarative sentence. A declarative sentence just makes a statement. It just tells us something. The sky is blue. It is hot outside. Your dress is beautiful. You are a kind person. These are all just statements. It just makes a statement or tells us something, and it ends with a period. So we can even go ahead and write an example of a declarative sentence, and you could say, I live at home. That is an example of a declarative sentence. I live at home. It's just making a statement. It's telling us I live at home. Our sentence always must begin with a capital letter, and a declarative sentence will end with a period. Next, we have an interrogative sentence. So an interrogative sentence asks a question. What time is it? What are we having for dinner? Do you like pizza? Do you have a pencil? These are all interrogative sentences. They are asking a question. An interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. So you can write an example of an interrogative sentence. You can say, do you like pizza? That's an interrogative sentence. Be sure your sentence begins with a capital letter. Be sure that it ends with a period. So our 2 types of sentences so far we have talked about is declarative, makes a statement, ends with a period. Interrogative, asks a question, ends with a question mark. Our 3rd type of sentence is an imperative sentence. And an imperative sentence gives a command. Remember, this should all be going on your notes. Pause me when you need to. An imperative sentence can end with an exclamation point, or it can end with a period, depending on what the command is. If you're sitting at the dinner table and someone needs the butter, pass the butter, please. That is a command. It's asking you to do something or telling you to do something. Pass the butter, please. That is a command. That command would just end with a period. But if your daddy is trying to watch TV and you're being really loud, running through the house with Nerf guns and being crazy, he might say, stop that noise. And if he says, stop that noise, that is a command, and that command would end with an exclamation point. So a command sentence, an imperative sentence, can end one of 2 ways depending on how the command is being given and the situation of the command. If you were playing outside and your ball rolled out onto the street and there was a car coming and you were running after it, Mama would yell, stop! And that would be an exclamation point because that command is with feeling, with excitement. So that would be an exclamation point. If you were getting ready to go off for the day, Mommy said, make your bed, then that would just be a period, okay? So in imperative sentences give a command. They can end with an exclamation point or a period. You can make an example of each sentence on your paper. I've given several. And then our 4th sentence is an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence shows sudden or strong feeling, okay? Like, wow, what a game! So that would be an exclamatory sentence. It's showing strong feeling. Or, what a beautiful sunrise! Or, did you hear that song? These are all exclamatory sentences. They're showing feeling and strong feeling and surprise or any of those strong feelings. That is an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences end with an exclamation point, okay? So be sure that you have those notes on your papers, and then you may get out your language books and open them to page 44. All right, so on page 44, look at Think A. It says in the blank before each number, identify the kind of sentence. spell out the whole word, and place the correct punctuation at the end of each sentence. They want you to spell out the whole word because they want you to become familiar with the term declarative, with the word interrogative, with the word imperative, with the word exclamatory. And you're going to become familiar with them by using them, by speaking them, by writing them. So they want you to write out the whole word for now. Later on when we're reviewing and stuff, you won't. But for now, you write out those whole big words, okay? Number 1, what will thou have me to do, Lord? So what is this sentence doing? It is asking a question. So go ahead and put your question mark at the end. And what kind of sentence asks a question? An interrogative sentence. So you need to write interrogative on the line. Number 2, the Lord is my strength and my shield. Glory be to God. Yes, he is. So on this sentence, what is this sentence doing? The Lord is my strength and my shield. It's telling us something. Hey, the Lord is my strength and he's my shield. It's making a statement. So this sentence is just going to end with a period. And what kind of sentence makes a statement? A declarative sentence. So you will write declarative on the line. Number 3, make a joyful noise unto the Lord. What is this sentence doing? Make your bed. Do the dishes. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. It's giving a command. So this sentence will end with a period. And what kind of sentence gives a command? An imperative sentence. You will write imperative on the line. Look at page 45. Number 4, a soft answer turneth away wrath. So what is that sentence doing? It's telling us something. It's making a statement. It will end with a period. And what kind of sentence tells us something? A declarative sentence. Very good. Number 5, behold, how good and how pleasant is it for brethren to dwell together in unity. Behold, or look, or how great is this? How wonderful is this? So what is that sentence going to end with? It's going to end with an exclamation point. And what kind of sentence ends with an exclamation point? It shows sudden emotion. I left the word out of there, guys. It shows sudden emotion or strong feeling. Very good. So that will be an exclamatory sentence. So write exclamatory on the line. You are going to finish 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 by yourself. And look at right B. It says, show your understanding of the 4 purposes of sentences by writing the following sentences on notebook paper. So you're going to write a declarative sentence about a famous inventor. So you're going to write a sentence about a famous inventor that just makes a statement, declarative. Number 2, write an interrogative sentence that you might ask your friend. So it tells you right there, an interrogative sentence, ask a question. So you are going to complete letter or write B, and that will be on your own paper, language, name, and date, page 45 in the middle of your name and date, and then skip a line and begin your sentences. Sentences begin with a what? A capital letter, and they have to end with punctuation. When I'm grading, if you do not have a capital letter, if there is no punctuation, those will be automatic points off. Okay? Think C. Memorize the 4 kinds of sentences and what they do. Now fill in the box. The first one is done for you. Here comes Joe. It's a declarative and it makes a statement. So that is how you will do think C. And then remember D, write the plurals of the following singular nouns. So this is a review. So you might have to look back if you don't remember to write those plurals. So page 44 and page 45 will be a graded assignment. If you are, I don't even know the day. We're on Tuesday. So A-day students, don't tear your page out until you just get to school tomorrow, and we'll tear it out after we complete the backside, okay? All right, so this will be graded, so do your best work. And Rosa, chapter 2 tonight, and write your summary. Remember, your summaries will count as a quiz grade total, and I need to see chapter 1 summary and see 3 to 5 sentences about chapter 1. On your paper, I need to see a title, chapter 2 summary, and 3 to 5 sentences about chapter 2, and we will do that way all the way till the end of the book for each chapter. Your summaries will count as a quiz grade, and your book report will count as a test grade.